Thank you, Oscar. Dear guests, excellencies, it's a great pleasure to participate in this conference, and I thank our Azerbaijani colleagues and friends, especially Azar, for organizing this conference and giving us this opportunity to be here in Baku, and thank you for your warm welcome here. Today we are facing increasingly dangerous and unpredictable new reality. Russia's war against Ukraine challenges whole European security, and it also has direct impact on global economy by creating disruptions in global transit, energy and food markets. The urgent need for addressing connectivity has increased remarkably the importance of cargo transportation via secure transit routes, and subsequently the middle corridor is emerging as a viable alternative for securing the flow of goods between Asian and European markets via transport corridors through South Caucasus region. Throughout the years, its strategic location at the crossroads of Europe and Asia has enabled the South Caucasus to play a significant role in connecting several important economic regions. Therefore, development of major regional transit routes are essential for strengthening interconnections in our region and beyond, together with development of international transport communications and it is high priority for us. Well, being from Georgia, which plays an important role in connectivity through South Caucasus, let me briefly focus on Georgian perspective regarding the development of sustainable transport interconnections. Needless to say that the access to the Black Sea gives an additional advantage to Georgia's role as a regional transit and logistic hub. Georgia is among countries of historic Silk Road route and intends to contribute to enhancing cooperation in the field of transport, energy, trade, and people-to-people contact. With this in mind, we launched the Tbilisi Silk Road Forum back in 2015, and we will host our fourth meeting this autumn. Creating effective supply chains, facilitating great transport connectivity across the Eurasian continent is of strategic importance for Georgia. Hence, we are upgrading the country's transport infrastructure, creating competitive transit routes and strengthening supply chains. Recent success stories include new terminals in Georgian seaports, in Batumi, in Poti, and of course Baku-Tbilisi-Kars railway. And it is indispensable part of wider Europe and Asia transport corridor that directly connects Turkey, Georgia and Azerbaijan and reduces shipment period from 35 days to 15 to 70 days by shrinking distance from Europe to Asia. And in addition, the Anaklia deep sea port remains a top priority project for Georgia in order to increase our competitiveness as a maritime state. We are also devoted to support extension of electricity supply chains to European market. There is substantial capacity for power generation surplus from renewable energy sources to supply not only the internal market but also neighboring countries. In this regard, we plan to implement Black Sea submarine cable project connecting Georgia to Romania via submarine cable across Black Sea. Once operational, it will contribute to energy security of the European Union and Caucasus region, and at the same time boost development of renewable energy sources, including hydro, solar, and wind energy. The underwater transmission cable will also be equipped with digital connection that will provide high-quality telecommunication between Romania and Georgia, that's between European Union and South Caucasus region. To further promote the project, last year, Georgia, together with Azerbaijan, Romania, and Hungary, signed a strategic partnership agreement in the field of green energy, development and transmission, and we think that these agreements will contribute to further interconnectivity of our regions. Georgia is an EU-associated partner, aspiring to be part of the European Union, and last year we applied for EU membership. Therefore, we give special importance to European integration, approximation with European standards in different fields, and so developing physical connections with the European Union will contribute to our strategic goal and acceleration of the integration process. An extension of EU's trans-European transport network towards Eastern Partnership countries, including Georgia, demonstrate the EU's interest in developing transport communications with our region and beyond, and gives us additional opportunity to move forward with connectivity projects. Dear colleagues, the COVID-19 pandemic has reaffirmed the central role of transport in sustainable development. It revealed challenges, but also indicated some potential pathways towards sustainability. Transformation towards sustainable transport calls for integrated approaches that brings together multiple stakeholders around the shared objectives. And with clear understanding of what sustainable transport infrastructure is, we have to keep in mind some important directions. First is climate resilience. It is important to focus on mitigating climate impact, protecting biodiversity, and minimizing pollution. Inclusion and technologies are important directions also in this regard. Productivity and value creations, and of course flexibility. This is one of the lessons learned about transport infrastructure during the COVID-19 pandemic. Transport infrastructure should be able to accommodate abrupt and significant shifts in demand, both predictable and unpredictable, and thus needs to become more flexible. Development of sustainable transport systems are the backbone of resilient economies and sustainable connectivity. We need to cooperate more, create more venues for discussions on how to achieve smarter and more sustainable connectivity in order to contribute to our economies and more secure societies. With this, I would like to thank once again our Azerbaijani colleagues for initiating this conference and hosting these important discussions in the framework of OSCE Parliamentary Assembly.